and welcome to Coffee Walk. Another great day and great week to be alive. We've got a lot of stuff going on with Jeeps today. We're going to hit on CJ5, CJ7, YJ, JK, and I'm going to show you something that we've never shown before, our transmission room. We rebuild manual transmissions and transfer cases. And my same guy, which we call him Juice, but it's Hugo Sr., has been building our transmissions for over 25 years. Yes, the same guy, and he is a master. Let's go check out this YJ. Here's what I want you to see this. This is a 1987, which is the very first year of production. It is original paint. It has some tasteful modifications. This Jeep was built really early on. One way you can tell, still has a plastic valve cover, and these heads are date coded, and this is actually a 1986 date code head. Now this Jeep only has 42,000 miles. We took pictures of the interior and the floors when we were out of it. It's very, very close to rust free. This is also the first year where they changed the emissions decal from the top of the radiator, like all the CJs have, to up here on the hood. Now, this is something that drives me crazy at the factory. They almost never put these on straight, and they almost never put these on straight, but when we restore them, I put them on straight. So, this is a power steering, power brake Jeep. It's had a cool upgrade in that the fact it's got the HAL fuel injection on it now, which makes it much more reliable, because the 87 to 90 YJs were still carbureted. They didn't go to fuel injection until 91. It's had a lift kit. It's got a later model set of Rubicon wheels, which actually looks pretty good on this Jeep. It's half doors. Again, this is original paint Jeep. This is a rare option in the YJs. It's a factory automatic with tilt. It's a very nicely option. And the early YJs also still had CJ consoles, so check that out. That's before they went to the narrower YJ console. So there's still some CJ items bled into the YJ, which is kind of cool. It's also just got brand new air conditioning in it. So this would be a really neat daily driver Jeep. 42,000 miles, which is super low for a YJ. One of the reasons the YJs out there, there's just not that many exist, is they were ridden hard, put up wet, and people drove them a lot of miles. So look for this one on our website soon. See what's going on with JK's. Got a 2018 Rubicon. Guy was not happy with the power, so we put on Edelbrock Supercharger. Very cool. I like the Edelbrock Superchargers. They're much like the Magnuses. They both have really good linear power. Let's see what's going on with the CJs. Good morning, George.
Morning, minute.
So we got a 1981 CJ5, color code 1D. We hit on this before. It's in here for the teardown stage. So this is George's bay. He is the one that puts the Jeeps together at the final end, and he likes to take them apart too, because he knows where all the nuts, bolts, and pieces are. And he's also the one that builds all of our dashes. But if we can look inside this 1D Autumn Gold Laredo, which is a rare color, it is really, really solid. So we will not be burning up a whole bunch of time on rust repair on this one. So watch this one as it progresses. Then we're gonna go in the body shop and see another 1D Autumn Gold. I don't think we've ever had two 1D Autumn Gold Laredos in the shop at the same time. Okay, now this one we showed you, I think it's only been about 2 weeks. We took it all the way to the bare frame and powder coated it. So we've already done lift kit, wheels, tires, brakes, run all the fuel lines, and yes, it's got a Corvette LS motor in it. So there you have a CJ5 Laredo 1D Autumn Gold, CJ7 1D Autumn Gold, and we have made it this far with this restoration from the frame in the last 2 weeks. Let's see what's in the booth. This Jeep is also at the customer request. He wanted a set of half doors, which the half doors from an 87 to a 95 YJ will fit all the 76 to 86 CJs. They're the same dimensional size in the door opening. And of course, we got the full steel doors for it. This is part of our cut-in stage. The windshield frames, as you know, from the factory were painted off the Jeeps and should be painted off the Jeeps. Same with the dash. This was hung up earlier. You see how we do them. Front fenders are cut in and the hood's cut in. So today what the guys will do is they will do the fitment with the front fenders, grill, the grill's outside, it's already painted in the hood, get the panel gaps really nice, get the windshield frame on. It's key because we've got paint underneath where the hinges go, and then we'll shoot the outside of the Jeep. So we'll give you an update there on the next 2 weeks. And the autumn gold color really pops when it has a stripe kit on it. That stripe kit out there was really faded, so it doesn't look that great, but wait till you see what it's done. A really pretty color. So the Ice Blue 84, which we've hit on a couple of times, super rare Jeep. Cosmetically, we've made it a long ways, and now we're doing the mechanical service. Again, out there, you guys, this is one of our white heritage tops. We had these made in 2013. In that line, we did about 550 tops. This top is fitted on its original hardware that was on this Jeep. The heritage tops do come with the snap kits, and they do come with the sleeves for your factory soft top bows. Then we got the seats done, beautiful original denim seats. Carpets in, of course the dash is completely built. Interior is very nice. Now, we found out what caused this Jeep to be sidelined like 12 years ago. Come with me, I want to show you. This is your main cluster gear in the transmission. That particular Jeep has got a T5 transmission in it, and you can see where the tooth are broken. That particular gear is third gear. And that is what kept this Jeep sidelined. You can see this room right here. These are just transmission and transfer case parts only. My main transmission builder, Hugo Sr, who is awesome, has been here for over 25 years building Jeep manual transmissions. I believe we built more Jeep manual transmissions than anybody in the country. That's T150, T176, T4, T5, and we don't rebuild the SR4s because they're junk. But if you need your transmission rebuilt and you want it done right with the right parts, send it to us and we'll take care of you. So we're going to wind it up here today in the transmission room with a cluster gear, and I hope your day's not a cluster. So please like, tag, share, and follow, and thanks again for watching.